Okay, this is my playthrough of a game that I made last year. Not really sure when, but it was a game jam called LOWREZJAM, and I made it in part with my friend. Her name was Nikki. She helped me with some of the sprites, some of the animation. Also contributed 2 songs, which I will point out later. And I did most of the putting together and the design and the coding, a lot of the back end stuff. But anyways, I'm just gonna do a playthrough of it because I don't know. I'd rather show it off in this form for some people that can't have access to it, because it's a Windows game, and a lot of my friends have Macs. So this is my idea to just kind of play through it for those people that haven't really seen what it's about yet. Okay. Right off the bat, I kind of have just like a little tutorial on how to play this game, because you can either play it with the Xbox 360 controller, or if I shut that off, you got the arrow keys, so you can go left and right to turn, and up and down kinda to accelerate and deaccelerate. So I'm gonna turn my 360 controller back on because that's how I prefer to play this game. And I just have the joystick and the A and B button. Basically, that's how that works. And you gotta collect this little thing. It's the fish food. So that was the tutorial level, and here's the first level of the game. It's pretty hard to get used to, I'm not gonna lie, it's really difficult. And I designed this first phase of levels with the koi fish here, and made a lot of the graphics for the koi as well. I think Nikki actually made the graphic for the koi, I'm not sure. And I did the music. I'm actually in particular very happy with this song. I'm proud of it. Oh shit. Oh no. This stage was designed so that when I get the last food, that last part opens up. And basically the objective is to just grab all these little pellets of food and go home. Go back to your little area there from where you start. I think it's harder and harder. Right now it's not too brutal because it's you're only just a koi. And this first part, this koi part, was based on this thing that happened in Saskatchewan. I'm not sure when, but basically a koi got released into Lake Diefenbaker. And you know, it's a koi fish, it's meant to be like a pet fish, it's not supposed to be out in like the wild or whatever. But it ended up like eating so much food that it grew very large in Lake Diefenbaker. And someone ended up catching it, and to their surprise, it was a big ass koi fish. Anyways, that's the first phase. There's 4 of them, and yeah. Now we're a walleye. This guy swims a little bit faster, and I don't know if you can't tell, the background in the water is kind of deeper. Walleye actually live in lakes and shit like that, and the concept was like these 4 fishes. You know, a koi doesn't really like live in a lake or whatever, but walleye do, and the other fishes after this do. and it's a little bit deeper of waters. I also did the music for this. I think this is like my favorite phase of stages because it's, I don't know, the wall is really fast. And it's kind of fun cruising around here. It's almost like basically like an RC car. That's how I would describe the controls. Is that you're like controlling an RC car over top. Like a top-down view of a RC car, and you're just kind of like controlling it that way. So this guy's kind of fun because of that. A little bit faster. But slipperier also. This level is designed so that it's like supposed to be kind of like a, there's a fisherman actively trying to catch this walleye or like fish in general, so that's why there's like food, why it's all set up like that, so there's food in the middle and a hook. And yeah, that's why there's more hooks on this level, because this is a fish that's actively, you know, trying to be caught. Oh shit, I'm gonna go down here. I'm like talking about this and playing this game at the same time, and I'm kind of winging it. I haven't played this in a while. It's been like at least half a year. If I die, basically what happens is I lose all my pellets of food, and then I have to restart from the beginning of that level. So it's not too bad, but this is phase 3, and this is the rainbow trout. The background again getting darker. This guy's a little bit bigger and plays exactly like the koi fish, but because his body and his hurt boxes are larger, that like you can feel the weight of this fish. And Nikki did this song. I did the first 3 songs, or the I did the main menu, the tutorial control screen, koi and walleye, and Nikki did this, the rainbow trout, and the next fish's song. Kind of nice playing this with a fresh mind. Oh yeah. So, I don't know, doing a little bit of research about these fishes, like, obviously I want to know what I'm getting into and how to design around these certain types of fish. But basically, rainbow trouts like will eat anything that they are bigger than. They're complete predators, and they eat bugs. They eat a lot of bugs. Bug stash! This is just where all the bugs are chilling. Their little home. And he invaded them. Oh. The last level for the trout. Yeah. Programmed so that you like get that wood pellet and all this shit opens up. Technically, you're not really supposed to see all those hooks and stuff. But I don't know, whatever. I just... Oh god. Oh god. Nice. Almost died there. The hurtbox on these fishes are actually a little bit forgiving. Because it's hard. This is a really hard game. It's really hard to steer this. Okay. Here's the fourth fish. Fourth fish is a sturgeon. Guy's really big. Nikki did this song as well, and this is the last fish. You can tell the water has gotten a lot deeper. And slowly I just kind of like added different mechanics for each fish. The koi was pretty simple. There was only one hook. And for the walleye, there was 2 hooks. There was several hooks because that's a fish that's actively being captured and stuff. And then for the rainbow trout, I added like bugs. And for this, I added the fact that like sturgeon are very strong fish. They're beasts, man. They're like from the dinosaur age design. What? The dinosaur age. Really like tough. And this mechanic I added was just the fact that you can like push rocks. And you can like get back at these fishermen. Push the hooks out of the way, you know? That's it. Gotta be careful. Okay, this one. I meant to make these levels very hard. And I'm glad I did, because you know, it's got that NES feel. Yeah, so I get that last pellet, and oh god, I'm supposed to just go back home from there. But the thing is, the whole stage changes because going back, it's like a lot harder because of those hooks that I put in. I'm just gonna cruise through this. Oh my god. Alright, let's be a little bit more patient because this shit's hard. Can't autopilot this. Tough. Oh god. Shit. The stage is hard, man. I find this game to be much harder on the keyboard. Because you gotta coordinate going forward and turning left and right with one hand. And on the controller it's easier with 2 hands. I find it more intuitive. But not a lot of people have controllers or plugins, so obviously I programmed it so that you can play with both. But in a way I should have maybe like, instead of just using the arrow keys, I guess I could have like used WASD and up and down on the arrow keys, maybe separate the hands. But I didn't think about it at that time, so whatever. The game's finished. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It is advised that you do play with a controller. I even wrote that on the itch.io. Boom. I'd say it's designed for the controller. personally. And you know, there are other games that say that condone the use of controller. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be like a beast at this game. Cause like, I play tested it a lot. Okay, so this stage in particular is going to probably take a while. This is the last stage of the game. And getting my bearings again. I'm trying to remember how I designed this. Okay, I remember. It's coming back to me. There's a sound that happens every time that hook and that rock come into contact, and sometimes they just rub up against each other, and the sound will just play like forever because of that. I didn't know any other way. This is like literally this is my second game, and I'm not the best programmer in the world. So this is designed so that you're supposed to realize that once you push the rock, it just destroys all these things. And you're like, oh, okay, that's how it works. But you still can't touch the weeds, of course, because you'll die. And this is very hard to control. This is probably the most jankiest part of the game, because now half of the pellets are like hidden inside these weeds, so what this rock's for. I'm just gonna like go ham and like push it just all over the place. It's a really bad idea to push it too far, because it'll be up against the walls and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go back down. I've asked people about this level, and they said it was annoying. I think I personally got lazy. I just didn't want the level to be like, didn't want it to be too easy at the same time, so I just kind of needed something to do. The hitbox on this rock in particular is very unforgiving, because I don't know, I needed it to be that way. If it wasn't, then it'd be really hard to just push this thing. It's wider than the rock itself. Where are these last ones? You know, I'm not really paying attention to where I'm going, because I found that it's harder to just let the rock, it's easier to let the rock do its thing. And if it happens to be going into a direction of like where a pellet is, like right now, then that's perfect. Otherwise, if you're just trying really hard to control the rock, you could easily die. I'm in a really weird spot right now. Okay, thank God. Got it out of there. I'm just gonna let it do this. Got one up here. Lord, get it off this fucking rock. Basically, this is just the shittiest level possible. In this game, at least. It's pretty, it's not designed very well. And I, like, openly admit that. God, there's a hook down there. Okay, no, it disappeared off screen, so that's good. Yeah, okay, that's where I needed to go. What was this last level? I kinda know where it is. Yeah, there it is. They're just all over the place. There we go. So I'm not gonna cruise over there because I could just easily die by running into something that I can't see. Okay, that's it. Here's the credits. Meaning who did what. I did the coding, design, production, and me and Nikki, or Nicole, both did the sprites and graphics. And also the sound and music. And animation and... yeah, she helped me with, Nicole gave me the idea. She gave me the concept of fish. And it made it a lot easier to do it for this game jam, because I don't know, as a coder, designer, or whatever, I get hung up on like how big how big of a project that it should be. Like, I get hung up on the scale of the project, so it's really tough for me to decide what should be the end of, you know, this project in particular, because like scope, it's good to understand how big and how far you want to go with this. And there was a bunch of things that I wanted to implement, like a system where like one of the fishes grabs their babies and the babies follow them in like a rope-like fashion as you go back home. You take your babies and go back home as opposed to grabbing food and then going back home. But I didn't know how to program that or put that into the game. There's a couple little things like that I wanted to do. There was also a burbot that I wanted to implement, a fifth fish. A burbot we were supposed to do, but nah. It got too complicated, and I was running out of time. I only had 15 days to do this. This was in part with, what was it? LOWREZJAM. 2016. That's all I can, like... yeah, it was on April 1st, 2016. And, yeah, that's my game. Scaled down 64. Hopefully, now that... you know... hopefully this kind of gives you a little bit of insight of, like, the design process, I guess. I'm pretty happy with this game. I thought it was very, very well done for my second project, and you know, I hope to do more with this hobby of mine. Hopefully make a career out of it, I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, and yeah, have a good one. I don't know how to end this. See ya. Bye.